Welcome to Stoic Mindset, where we explore how ancient Stoic wisdom can guide us through the complexities of modern life. Today, we dive into a topic that has been a source of both fascination and frustration for centuries: sexual attraction. How does Stoic philosophy help us understand and manage this powerful force in a world that constantly pulls us in different directions? Sexual attraction is an undeniable aspect of the human experience. It can inspire deep connections or lead us astray when left unchecked. The question we are going to explore today is, how can Stoicism guide us to approach attraction with reason, clarity, and self-control? At its core, Stoicism teaches that many aspects of life, including our feelings, are beyond our control. What we can control, however, is our response to those feelings. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This teaching is essential when it comes to managing sexual attraction. We can't always control who or what we find attractive, but we can control how we react to those feelings. Lesson 1. The nature of attraction. Let's begin by understanding the nature of attraction itself. Attraction is a deeply biological and psychological phenomenon. It often arises without warning, drawing us to someone based on physical appearance, voice, scent, or even the way they move. This initial pull can feel overwhelming. But what do the Stoics say about it? According to Epictetus, it is not things themselves that disturb us, but the judgments we make about them. This reminds us that it's not the attraction that causes inner turmoil. It's the meaning we attach to it. We might feel drawn to someone and immediately start thinking, "This person is what I need to be happy," or "I can't stop thinking about them." But these are judgments, not facts. In a Stoic sense, attraction is simply a stimulus. We experience it, but we are under no obligation to act on it impulsively. Stoicism invites us to acknowledge the feeling, accept it as part of our nature, but not let it control our actions. It's crucial to remember that the feeling of attraction is not inherently good or bad. It's how we respond that matters. We can compare this to other natural human instincts, like hunger or thirst. You might feel hungry, but it doesn't mean you should eat the first thing you see. Similarly, feeling attracted to someone doesn't mean you should pursue them without careful reflection. The Stoic approach is to pause, assess, and ensure that any actions align with our values and long-term goals. So, when attraction arises, remind yourself, this feeling is natural, but how I respond to it is what defines me as a person. Am I acting in accordance with my reasoned principles, or am I letting impulse take over? Lesson 2. Desire and detachment. Desire is a central aspect of attraction. The problem with desire, however, is that it often clouds our judgment. It can make us act impulsively, chasing fleeting pleasures instead of seeking long-term fulfillment. This is where Stoicism offers powerful tools to help us navigate desire through the practice of detachment. Detachment doesn't mean rejecting desire or pretending we don't have feelings. Instead, it's about developing the ability to observe those desires without being ruled by them. Epictetus teaches us that freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Sexual attraction is one of those things, an external stimulus we can't fully control. But by practicing detachment, we can prevent it from leading us down irrational paths. The Stoic approach to desire is to be aware of it, understand its nature, and decide how to engage with it consciously. This means not being swept away by the intensity of attraction, but instead maintaining a clear perspective. Desire can be a helpful signal. It tells us what we're drawn to, but it should never be the sole driver of our decisions. A Stoic person evaluates their desires with rational detachment, asking, Is this in alignment with my values? Will pursuing this lead to long-term contentment? Or will it be a fleeting pleasure with potential negative consequences? Another important aspect of Stoic detachment is the practice of focusing on what truly matters. For Stoics, the highest good is virtue, living a life of wisdom, justice, courage, and self-discipline. Desires, including sexual attraction, are secondary to these values. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. By focusing on our internal values rather than external desires, we can create a more grounded, fulfilling life. Lesson 3. Building meaningful connections. While sexual attraction might be the spark that draws people together, it is not the foundation of a lasting relationship. The Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, emphasize the importance of character and virtue in building meaningful, long-lasting connections. True connection goes beyond the surface and taps into something deeper: shared values, mutual respect, and a commitment to personal growth. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love." This mindset encourages us to focus on the deeper aspects of human connection, not just fleeting desires or attractions. In a relationship, Stoics believe that the character of the other person matters more than their physical appearance or the immediate chemistry between you. When we focus on building relationships that are grounded in virtue, we cultivate connections that can withstand challenges, time, and change. Stoicism teaches that the foundation of a meaningful relationship is built on trust, understanding, and mutual support. Physical attraction might bring two people together, but it's these deeper qualities that keep them connected. Stoicism also encourages us to look inward and ask ourselves, am I cultivating the kind of virtues that would make me a good partner? By focusing on our own growth and integrity, we contribute to healthier, more meaningful relationships. We should seek partners who share these same commitments to self-improvement and virtue, ensuring that our relationships are built on mutual respect and a shared vision of the good life. Lesson 4. Emotional regulation and attraction. One of the core teachings of Stoicism is emotional regulation. This skill is particularly useful when it comes to managing sexual attraction, which can often evoke intense emotions. Whether it's excitement, desire, anxiety, or even fear of rejection, Stoicism offers us tools to navigate these feelings with greater clarity and self-control. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, the nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. Emotional regulation doesn't mean suppressing what we feel. Instead, it's about acknowledging our emotions, understanding them, and deciding how to act in accordance with reason. This is especially important when we feel attracted to someone, because our emotions can cloud our judgment. Imagine feeling attracted to someone and immediately letting your emotions take control. You might start overthinking, feeling nervous, or acting impulsively. But Stoicism teaches us to pause, reflect, and take a step back. By doing so, we can regain control over our thoughts and actions. We ask ourselves, what is the best course of action here? How can I remain true to my values while experiencing this emotion? Through emotional regulation, we ensure that our actions are aligned with our higher goals, rather than being driven by momentary impulses. This doesn't mean denying attraction or suppressing desire. It means approaching these feelings with a balanced, rational mindset. Lesson 5. Stoicism and long-term relationship fulfillment. Attraction might be what initially draws two people together, but true fulfillment in a relationship comes from something much deeper. Stoicism teaches us that lasting happiness in relationships is found when both partners are committed to living virtuously, supporting each other's growth, and maintaining mutual respect. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." This wisdom applies directly to relationships. If we approach relationships with shallow thoughts, focusing only on physical attraction or immediate gratification, we're likely to experience fleeting pleasure, but not long-term fulfillment. However, if we approach relationships with thoughts rooted in virtue, kindness, and understanding, we build connections that are rich in meaning and substance. A Stoic relationship is one where both partners are dedicated to growing together. They don't expect perfection from each other, but they do expect mutual respect, honesty, and a shared commitment to personal development. By focusing on what truly matters, character and virtue, we cultivate relationships that bring long-term fulfillment and peace. Conclusion: Stoic wisdom for navigating attraction. As we conclude, it's clear that Stoic philosophy offers timeless guidance for navigating the complexities of sexual attraction. By focusing on what we can control, our thoughts, emotions. Thank you for joining us on this journey into understanding sexual attraction through Stoic wisdom. By applying these ancient Stoic principles, we can better navigate our emotions, desires, and relationships with clarity and purpose. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Stoic Mindset, where we continue to explore how Stoicism can transform your life in today's world. Hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos, and join our community in living a life of virtue, wisdom, and resilience.